This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Oh man, that took me a few tries. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadow Hearts. In the last episode, we finished the temple. Alice had gotten captured, but she had used her best in feminine wiles to distract Dehua. And we, with that distraction, we were able to get enough extra time to do side quests. Because you know what the wording is in JRPGs, when the world's about to come to an end, that's the best time to do side quests. So we're going to the Kowloon fortress to see if we can find Wugui to or find out information about him or something, because Roger Bacon saved him in the temple. So now we're going to go to his fortress and we're going to do something else, but we want to go through this first. So but anyway, we do lottery member number 10 here, and if we get the red one, we get the Mind's Eye. When crunching, you gotta bend your knees, otherwise you still hurt your back. But anyway, now this item is good, but there's a major caveat to doing this. Why? Because a blindfold made from the skin of a great swordsman with the words "Don't look, feel" on it. The hit area disappears, but physical attack power doubles. Yeah, you cannot see your hit area, so hopefully you remember your where your ring is. So with some characters like Yuri, that's not too difficult because his area to hit is pretty large overall. So you just have to kind of remember, and the pattern that your thing goes in. Now, if you don't care about getting crits, which really or getting perfects, really all the important thing about that is the score. And like I said, if you get 10,000 battles, that doesn't matter. But if you can remember Yuri's attack rings, then because all you have to do is remember, you see that on screen, just remember where they're placed. If you're having trouble with it, one suggestion is maybe getting painter's tape and just sticking them to like whatever screen you're on, because usually, if I remember, printer's tape, or maybe some scotch tape, something that won't damage your screen, and you just put it on there in like little snippets or something like that, and that's how you'll know where the Mind's Eye is. So with this group, actually I could do, let's do, because that way we'll get it a lot faster, so doing more damage and everything like that. So alright, another thing we want to do is that there's Silent Peddler here. Let's see how our services is going. 18? Okay. We'll get that eventually, not today though. Okay, so we want to buy some stuff from him. Well, as far as I'm aware, you can only buy it at this spot, but I want to buy the Zodiac Bracelet and the Cosmic Bracelet because this will help us for the other side quests in this area. I don't think there's anything else I really need. Maybe some, I might buy some mana leaves and terror leaves for that section, but yeah, you can also buy all the talismans. You can buy a lot of the curing items, like all the status ailments, ring fixing and stuff like that. So this guy is one of the better salesmen for the first half of the game anyway because of that. But let's see, do I have enough cash? Yeah, I have enough cash as long as I do the... And I only need, well, I really only need one of each. I mean, they're good because of what they do, but they'll help you, well, like I said in the last episode, they help you. Oof, that's so close. Because of how expensive it is, the ring is a little bit smaller than that, so. Alright, let me go back outside and save it again. Just in case I mess up, because I don't want to, I mean, I can afford it, but you know what I mean. At this point of the game, it's one of those where I'm a little worried on losing out on that. I'd rather save the money, because I'll need it later on. All right, let's go buy the other item from him. Yeah, the reason I want these two is because they protect against paralysis and petrification for Zodiac, and then Cosmic protects against poison, silence, and confusion. And with the pocket watch, it'll protect against most things. The only thing it won't protect is instant death, knockback, and I forgot the other one. But for what we're going to use here pretty soon, those won't be a worry. So let's try and win this one. Cutting it close. I mean, I could afford it if I lose. I just rather have it now. You know what I mean? So, all right, we got it. So, all right, let's head on in and see what this fortress is all about. All right, so if you want to do 100% this place in terms of like your bestiary, you want to make sure to fight every monster in here, because when you fight the boss, oh, we got a mana rune there. And when you fight the boss of this place, it cleans everyone out. So you don't there won't be any monsters here. So if you want to do the bestiary, make sure to do that. It's not that big of a deal, but I thought I'd point it out. Anyway, Zodiac Bracelet, a magic tool made by the Hungarian warlock Eska. It shows both the usual and the magic 12 signs of the Zodiac. Renders paralysis and petrification ineffectual. I just like the little descriptions and the actual pictures of the items. In a lot of games now, they just say you get this, but they never actually show what it looks like, or it's just like a generic icon, you know. So, Cosmic Bracelet, a bracelet representing the 12 animals of the Chinese Zodiac, used in yin and yang fortune telling, renders poison, silence, and confusion ineffectual. All right. How's my graveyard doing? Oh yeah, I can get the water ability now. I might, well, we can, actually I'm not sure how much it's going to take me to go through this place, so I might want to, yeah, Kowloon Fortress just looks like a regular, like, building. It's not like anything that big of a deal, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy when you think about it, so. Like, you know, yeah, there's the, yeah, hand needle there. That's a weapon. Let me see if I can show off. I wonder if I can show it off without actually having the item available. Well, it's a weapon, so I'll go over that when I can actually equip the thing. But it is a weapon you can use. Oh, there it is. For some reason, my brain shut off for a second. I was like, it wasn't popping up there. I was like, I'll shut it off in a second. So anyway, the hand needle is a fist weapon for Yuri. An ancient weapon, the middle finger passes through a ring and is clutched in the fist. When mastered, it can be used to block an enemy's sword. So, all right, we want that. And okay, so we want to go up this way still. I might have to grind for a bit to fight all the enemies on screen, just because of I wanna complete the bestiary. There's no, well, I don't know if there's, because I don't think they ever re-release this on major newer consoles with achievements and everything like that. So anyway, strange looking pharmaceuticals are lined up here. Oh, on the shelf is a piece of paper with a drawing of a plant growing out of a pot. You received Wugui's room key from inside the drawer, which is what we came in here for. Can you actually go up the stairs? Yes, we can. Or stairs. Ladder. Actually, I do. Well, hold on. Sorry, I had to look at my notes on this one. So, let's see. Oh, yep, we want to go up this. Sorry. There should be a treasure chest over here. Yep. Receive the face guard, which is an accessory. Let's see, face guard, there it is. Protect your face guard. A face guard made from human bones covered with lizard leather. You need courage to wear it, but it raises defense power, extremely distracting to enemies. Yeah, so it's a look at the nice bit of defense there, as you can see. Guess I could give it to you. Let's see. I'll just look at my options. Yeah, actually. Maybe I should put it on her instead, just because he's in the back, so he's not gonna get hit as much. But she's in the front. Alright, back the way we came. And down we go. I'm surprised I'm not getting attacked by a bunch of things in here. There's quite a few monsters in here. There's like 6, I think, outside the boss. So, it's a filthy caked operating table. The surface is covered with a web of fingernails and scratches. Or fingernail, I guess. Alright, well, anyway. Let's go back up the way we came. Ah, finally. I was wrong, we were gonna get attacked. What the? A boss here? Uh-oh. The Dark Judge, huh? Okay. Yeah, see, I mean, I might not get crits, but I'm gonna be able to at least hit. Generally. I might miss a couple times if I'm not paying attention, so. Oh yeah, I probably should put him in the back, so. Whoops. Ouch. Yeah. Pain. Pain, pain. Yeah, see how much more damage Yuri is doing because I've equipped the Mind's Eye? That's insane. Yeah, I probably should have healed myself before we got here, or at least use a tent. I might run outside and get tennis really quick before we continue on. It's still insane, just like how... I mean, I guess I could try to do the tape method with to put it on the crit spots to see if I can get crits out of these things, so... Yeah, Equipment of the Mind's Eye definitely helps fighting this guy a little bit more efficiently, so... Alright, anyway, yeah, I got 1,000 experience, 1,000 cash for that. And he drops Wind Element on that one. So that's one of enemies, 5 more to go or whatever. Oh, we got a Malice. Actually, how many? Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 enemies here. So, let's look at the library. Dark Judge. Dark force born of Kowloon's warped space. It may also be sea people's resentment collected into one form. So, yeah, mainly I'm gonna be healing a lot because just because with items, just because Zhugen's like, you know, it costs like 35 MP to heal people with his magic. It's insane how costly that is. So, I mean, I guess I don't need to use a tent, but I'm going to anyway. Plus, you know, I'm going to go ahead and clear the Malice out. And although at some point I will have to build up the Malice to get to red, but I don't want to do that just yet. Because I do want to show off fighting Hyuga, or technically Foxface, earlier. So let's go ahead and use the... Actually, let's use a regular healing on for now, because I want to heal Yuri, because I'm going to go to the graveyard. And I don't want to waste a tent until... Because he'll take some damage in the graveyard, so... Alright, first let's get that water summon while we're here. So, from the seal of the grave, a soul glows with an eerie light, as if the soul of a new creature was born. Fight the fusion monster. All right, let's go. And yeah, I could use the Inferno fusion of mine, but I'm going to use Raging Tiger for now. Mainly, I don't want to suffer the weaknesses of getting attacked by that guy. So. Alright, let's fight this guy. I actually have no idea how close I'm cutting him. I'm actually not using the tape method because I remember generally where Yuri's rings are. See, illusion spell that raises his avoidance, I think? Yeah, physical evade, so yeah, we'll see if he avoids my attacks. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, with the Mind's Eye, it makes a lot of early game things quite inconsequential, so... Anyway, we get the Soul of the Mandragon. Sorrow overcomes you. You've received the Soul of Mandragon. Mandragon! How am I doing on my... I think I've leveled up... Yeah, I got level up 1 of everyone, so I'm good to go, so... Next will be level 2s. But that might be a while. I'm not going to grind for level 2s in this section of the game. Wait for the second half of the game for that one. You wish to quiet the Malice? I don't know why I give him voices at this point. That's basically the same thing when you want to quiet Malice. So, yeah, this will take a hot minute. So, might kill him in one shot. Oh, we missed. Huh. Well then. I mean, it is always possible. I was about to say, if he hit, he probably would have done it in one shot. That's why I didn't even transform. So. Yeah, he knocked me back. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, that's why I didn't skip it, because I was like, I'm just going to beat him in like 1 or 2 turns, so. Alright, come on. Yeah, for some reason it takes a hot minute for Seal the Soul for doing that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why it takes a hot minute for it to load after doing that, so. Alright, we're going back. Now, let me save it again just before we go inside. And actually, this site area actually doesn't take that long to get through. It's actually pretty quick. So, yeah, let's go in. Where's a tent? Alright, now we're both inside. But yeah, it's not a very long area for being a side quest. You know, actually, most of the side quests in this game are actually pretty short for the most part. So, yeah, that's just how it is, you know. I don't want side quests to take forever. Maybe like the final side quest of the game maybe takes a little bit to get through, just because you built everything up to maybe that side quest. The one where you do like a bunch of where you do like a bunch of quests that add up to that or something like that. I'm actually just double checking to see if there's anything to grab, but I'm not seeing anything. So. Yeah, where's all the monsters? I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's like a destroyed. It's like yeah, the whole dungeon is just a destroyed. It's not that. Yeah, it's just a destroyed area. Actually, I don't even think I mentioned the previous floor really quick. Man, that Death Emperor smacked Yuri quite hard, so yeah, let's just go and heal with magic. With magic! Yeah, I tried using the light elemental on the death guy just to try to do more damage, and he crit, or Dark Judge, and he crit me, so ouch. Yeah, I don't know why I was going back the old way. I was really just trying to grind for enemies like before, but there is a save spot not too far along. Where is the... Maybe it's over here. There it is. Seal of the Soul is a step. Oh, did I ever read out Seal of the Soul? That's a new... It's basically just a increase on permanent stats, so... Seal of the Soul, a carving of the feather of the Red Phoenix owned by the ancient Indian ruler Muta. It raises the user's maximum mental strength, so... I will eventually use those. Alright, we got another new enemy here. The Blue Ogre. Ogre? You know ogres have layers. You know that, right? Yeah, he's a water elemental if you haven't already guessed. Yeah, just using Raging Tiger. I probably should switch to the Inferna summon just because he's physically stronger than a Raging Tiger is. I keep forgetting to put Jujin in the back for some reason. Just a bad habit, I guess. I guess we're gonna petrify him. Yep. Well, I don't know why. I just had a feeling he was gonna do that. Like it was actually gonna work. You know. Yeah, Mind's Eye makes a lot of these guys, I wouldn't say chumps, but easier than before. But anyway, yeah, I got a decent amount of cash experience and water. Yep. Yeah, we're not gonna be getting much out of that, so. Let's see. You got... I was trying to... Oh, right. Let's put you in the back. Just cause. You know, you would think being able to... You think I would be able to put out Margaret in the back and do the same amount of damage with her because she has a gun, but no. She does less damage if she's in the back, so, you know. And we get Terror Root here. Those are... Have I gone over roots? No, those are new, so... gather from the Thera plant over 5 years after the blossom appear. Each plant has only one precious root. It dramatically restores physical strength. Yeah, 300. And then the mana root we got earlier. Main root of the mystical herb, the mana leaf, taken from the mature plant, exposed to the light of a 20 full moon nights. Powerful restorer of mystical strength, which is 200 MP. So at this point, actually 200 is, I guess, enough. Yeah, Jujin has 200, so okay, never mind. I was thinking for a second that might be overkill, but we are getting a decent amount of levels at this point. So, you know. Let's see. There's this one here. I'm looking at my notes when I do that. So we got a pure root here as well. I haven't really been having to use the SP restorers. We will eventually later on in the game, but the root of the magical pure leaf, made from the most poisonous part, but made safe to ingest, makes one fearless of death with the enemy in battle. Oh, right, I forgot to go over the library again. Alright, we got the blue ogre there. Water ogre used by warlocks. It's powerful and uses magic. Don't let its beautifully choreographed attacks distract you. Beautifully choreographed. And you maybe thinking too much of yourself, my friend. Anyway, there should be another. Might be in the previous. Oh, here we go. Some of the stuff is pretty straightforward. It's just I'm so used to. Oh, and this one you can easily miss, mainly because it doesn't have a question mark there to tell you to check this thing. So you probably would skip it if it didn't say anything. But yeah, you get a lottery ticket if you check the urinal here. So, but yeah, this dungeon is pretty straightforward. So, yeah, we're already at the safe spot, and the boss is like right there. So what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna just basically run back and forth until I can get all the enemies to spawn, the ones that I want. So that way, I complete my, because I need, let's see, yeah, four enemies to spawn. So I'll be right back after I get 4 enemies to spawn, then we'll fight the boss. Alright, got the first of the many enemies here anyway, the Red Ogre. So, I mean, you know, if I have to tell you what he's weak against, or what he is, I'm gonna have to hurt you badly. No, but yeah, he's basically a Red Ogre. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. He's obviously got fire abilities and stuff related to that, but yeah, unfortunately, since the game has a lot of reskins, you can kind of guess like what his attack pattern is going to look like and what he can do. And no reason using Shujin's fire ability. And since we've got Yuri's, oh, actually do crit on the final one, huh? Didn't actually expect to do that. So, hey, everyone gains a level there. Maybe get some fire and magic, so. Alright, on to the next enemy. Oh, we got another new enemy. The next one. So I'm basically getting these guys back to back, but I'm cutting it to when I get to them. Uh-oh. It's gonna hurt! Not really. That's not fair. You get 2 turns. Why don't I get 2 turns? But oh well. But anyway, this is, I believe, the Namida. I believe is the name of this creature. Let's see. Yeah, Namida. It's basically wind elemental. I mean, basically it is. I don't know why I said basically it's wind elemental. But yeah. I mean, he casts wind magic. He's a specter, you know, all that other fun stuff, so. Decent amount of experience. Nothing compared to like the Dark Judges and everything like that, so. Alright, on to the next enemy. Oh, we got the last 2 enemies. They're like back to back there, so that kind of surprised me actually. So, yeah, we got the Speckled Creeper, which is a Speckled Creeper is a light enemy, and the Happy Creeper is a dark enemy. So, as you will. And obviously, they can cast abilities pertaining to those elements, but they will fall like all the others. The Happy Creeper kind of reminds me of like a gray alien or something like that, you know. And obviously the Speckled Creeper is just a reskin of the. Oh, yeah, it's like a backwards. It's like a backwards skull. Did you see it? And he had a what? What was that sticking out of him? That better be a banana, or a balloon. But you know what it was, viewers. You know. I missed the last one. Yeah, unfortunately, no. I'm gonna have to use fire on this guy. Because our element or physical attacks aren't working on him. Ow! Jeez, that guy does a ton of damage, yeah. Yeah, I'll raise her. Yeah, this guy like smacks like super hard. It's like insane. Let's use our grenade ability on him. Ooh, I actually thought I missed that.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Yeah, just give me some ordnance. That's how that works. Yeah, I just gotta magic this guy to death. Yeah, actually, I think that guy does the most damage at everyone in this place, because what did he do, like 100 damage to Margaret? Or 100, like, what, almost 200 damage to her by comboing her. It's insane. I almost gained a level. I almost want to, like, just grind a little bit more from these guys, just because of how dangerous these guys are and everything like that. I might make a backup save, and then I might grind a little bit just to get to like level 20 with everyone or something like that, maybe. Because I do want a decent amount of levels before going to Wugui Tower, and I want to fight Foxface, you know. So otherwise, I mean grinding in lower areas. So, oh right, the door is locked. You use Wugui's room key, and the door opened. Will you enter Wugui's room? Nah, too strange looking. Actually, I wanted to use a... well, one, I wanted to use a tent, for one. And then two, I wanted to change out my equipment really quick. So, yeah, let's go with that. So we want to equip Leonardo's bears on everyone. I guess I won't need the pedometer just because I'll be doing the fight. So, and well, I could probably be fine without the flare brooch for this one. So Leonardo's bears for everyone because we don't want instant death to work on us. So, oops. Yeah, let's check it out, yo. Yeah, I only fought like a handful of battles outside before adding it to the actual main recording. So you didn't miss much, like in terms of how many monsters I fought. So it was only like 4 or 5 before I got what I wanted. What is this room? Ugh. Look at that. It looks like some butcher shop, like, or some messed up like medical place or whatever. This is Wugui's room? What does that guy do every day? I don't get it. Wugui's just a small-time gangster boss. But this stuff looks like he's been working with black magic and voodoo. Exactly so, Master Zhujin. Voice of Bacon. That's not how bacon sounds. I just gave him the wrong voice by accident. Bacon. Roger Bacon. With a side of eggs. So it was you behind all this. Oh, while I was here, I rented space in order to conduct experiments. But I do wonder if perhaps I overdid it a little. I suppose this isn't easy work, yet I still managed to find a container to use as a vessel of life. You used Wugui as the subject for your experiments. What the devil are you scheming? In any case, you all couldn't possibly comprehend it anyway. Oh yes, since you have taken the trouble to come here, why don't I treat you to a little bit of fun? With the new life I've created, step forward, Wugui. Ah, freezing! Help me! Wugui. Well, I don't think he deserves our sympathy, right? For boss time against Wugui, or in this case, the Cursed Puppet. But basically it's Wugui 2.0. Same attack pattern and everything like that, those stats are slightly different. He has 1080 HP, 600 MP, he's a Dark Elemental, he drops the Seal Wisdom, 2000 experience, and 6000 cash. We want to, in like previous versions of Wugui, we want to use any attack magic isn't going to work, so we're going to want to do attack and support with this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and, in this case, I'm going to switch to Inferno because he's stronger than Raging Tiger. I do have healing in the version of Margaret can do backup healing, stuff like that. So yeah, I could probably switch to my Light Elemental and use Holy Edge, but since I don't have Alice here, and this guy's more powerful than the Haunted Spirit, I'm going to use him instead. So, all right, let's go ahead and raise our Fighting Spirit, you know, because anime. And yes, for whatever reason, the special rings don't disappear, but your attack rings disappear when using attack with that item. So yeah, we have Game of Death because we don't want to get insta killed. Miss. You ain't hitting us, yo. Oh yeah, I guess I could have used an item on her to. Oop. Because I took off her ability, so her ring is that slow. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there, so. Yeah, I guess I'll just defend with you until I need you, so. Yeah, like your special attacks don't disappear with that ring, mainly because it's not an attack thing, I guess is why it doesn't. I don't know. I think if it was a spell, it does the same thing, but. Yeah, he's not really that big of a threat. I don't think so. Just have to be careful, that's all. Like all times. And obviously with the this item there, we're just doing a ton of damage to him, so. Look at that, man. Just getting the mind's eye just like makes a lot of fights just like a lot faster, you know. Oh yeah, Nightmare, so we don't get insta killed as well. We'll take damage, but we don't get insta killed. Yeah, I probably want to heal Yuri just in case. Yeah, at this point of the game, like I was trying to get crits before, but now with the Mind's Eye and other things like that, at this point I'm just going to try to guarantee hits, and that's all I'm trying to get, not crits. I mean, if I get a crit by accident, sure, I'll take that. Yep, and he's dead. Very quick and easy. Easy peasy, Gary Sneezy. Yeah, now we're getting to level. Nice. And we learned the snipe ability from Margaret, which would help her, which helps her in the side quest area if you decide to use her for it, which I'll go over that when we do it. It'll be a longer episode because I want to do both today. They melted. Oh, saw. It's even more difficult than I thought. Bacon? I just can't take him seriously when you're yelling out bacon, you know what I mean? Oh, that'll be all right for today. Goodbye, folks. Till next time. Damn. Got away again. Teleporting British bastard. Yep, and that's it for the side quest. So the music in... Oh, exclamation question mark. Yeah, it's a brain. I don't know if you could see, folks. It's a brain in a jar. It's moving back and forth. So wouldn't we want to destroy or burn this place down? He's covered with knife wounds. I don't even want to imagine what got him. Is that a person? I guess it is. I can't really tell. I thought it was just a white sheet over a blank table, but all right. Yeah, what is this like macabre, like, you know, sense? You know, like something from like Hell. Oh, was it the one with the movie with Pinhead in it? Yeah, I haven't seen that movie forever. You know, that type of movie. Anyway, something from like Coy Barker would have made up. But yeah, as soon as you do that, yeah, the music changes. It's all nice and calm now. After we beat... Oh, yeah, I guess we could go over the library before we do the next side quest of this place. So we got the Cursed Puppet. Corpse under control of a warlock. Wugui's soul is gone. Only hate and vengeance remains, and knows no fear or pain. Then we got the Red Ogre. Fire Ogre used by warlocks. Attacks with a large spiked metal rod. A Say creature that only lives to fight. Yeah, smack, smack, smack. Then we got the Happy Creeper there. Dark entity of Kowloon, rumored to be Wugui's creation, based on the 3 demons of Kowloon, and wears bondage clothes. Yeah, no, that's a balloon, right? Or a banana? Yeah, that's it. Anyway, we got the Speckled Creeper there. A balanced entity that lives in Kowloon, and maybe a Kappa that changed to a light class while swimming in the sewer of Feng Xian. But yeah, same thing, kicking. Anyway, we also got the Namada, or Namade, or whatever. Ghost that roams the dark world of Kowloon. It cries with endless terror, like the wind howling through the windows. Yeah, we defeated Wugui, and Bacon still got away. Happy music! Yay! But, and no more enemies there. So yeah, if you didn't... I mean, it doesn't matter if you complete the bestiary. That's not important for the game. There's no side quest based on it. I just wanted to show off all the monsters in the game if I could. I think I've gotten every monster. I don't think I missed any, but... Well, if I did, I'm not that bad. I just would have liked to have got everything, so... That just remind me of my Python sketch, like with Yuri just running towards the camera or whatnot, so... Anyone say anything different now that we've done this? So is Wugui? No, then what? A ghost? But there aren't any more monsters, right? Thank you, let me give you my thanks. Oh, no items, huh? Thanks. There's monsters have disappeared. That's great. I'm going back to drink under the roof. You destroyed all the monsters? Really? You're not kidding? Yeah, I did it. Hey, you went inside there and came back without any problems. What, you say there aren't any more monsters incoming? What are you people? And yeah, you no longer, after you clear out all the monsters, he's no longer a lottery member. So hopefully you got the mind's eye before you did that, folks. So, but yeah, it's kind of sucks that if you weren't paying attention or wanted to save them for later, you know. I do need some items. It might be a chance where we need to start going into Terra seeds now instead of just Terra leaves at this point. Since we have more HP at this point. Same with mana leaves. We want to start upgrading into the next step when we get the chance, but... Yeah, I'll buy like a couple of these just for what we're about to do, so... have to get all those discounts. I want all the discounts. Heck yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go back to town so we can do the last side quest of Asia before we do the final dungeon of this place. So, whoops, no, we don't want to. Whoops, no, we want to go back to Asia. Thank you. Alright, Shanghai it is then.